I think that we just maybe got kind of bored of assuming they were so awesome.
I do think that there was logical reason to doubt them.
Let's begin the show with the Florida Panthers, who we suppose are horrifying again. And I don't know why that feels like a surprise, because this is a team that won the Stanley Cup last year, has been able to wink, wink, rest quite a bit throughout the season while adding such star players as Seth Jones. Fuck you, he's a star.
I mean, he has looked good.
Brad Marchand, always been a star. And now here they are, having waltzed through the first round. That shouldn't feel like a surprise. And as we had salty Panthers fan whatnots noting, well, 2 of you picked the Lightning to win this series. Yeah, 2 of us did pick the Lightning to win this series. And that's okay. I say this as the person who picked the Panthers to win the series, not to brag. The Lightning were 1st in goals this season, 4th in goals against this season, 5th in power play, 6th in penalty kill, had the best goal differential in the Eastern Conference by 10 miles.
Yeah.
They were a plus 75. The next best team in goal differential was the Capitals at plus 56. The Panthers beat this team in 5 games, and it was a 5-game series.
Yeah.
It wasn't it wasn't a Battle of Ontario thing where here's where it is, but there's been a lot of overtime games and they've been close. No, the Panthers were the better team in all but 1 game this series. They won all 4 games they should have won. They lost the 1 game in which the Lightning were better. I mentioned that the Lightning were the number 1 offense in the league this season. In the first round, 16 teams have played. Do you know where the Lightning ranked? The top ranked regular season offense. Do you know where they ranked in offense in the first round?
Second to last.
Second to last. They went from 1st of 32 to 15th of 16. The Florida Panthers, folks. They are back to pulverizing teams in the postseason. And as surprising as it feels, kind of, it's not surprising because they have the pedigree. Bob, we even got good second half of series, Bob, which we're not really used to seeing. He usually gets worse.
Yeah, give the fun Nikita Kucherov stat.
Best stat in the world per, let me credit this person, Noah Small on Reddit. Nikita Kucherov is one of the 3 Hart nominees we will discuss later in the show. He also is the Art Ross winner. He led the league with, I want to say, how many points he had? I just sent it to Sean. Nikita Kucherov had 121 points to lead the league. In his 3 Art Ross seasons, Nikita Kucherov has 0 playoff goals. 2019, he won the Art Ross. Then the Lightning got swept by Columbus. We all remember that. He had 2 points, both assists. 2024, lost to Florida in 5, 7 assists, 0 goals. Still a good series.
Yeah.
2025, lost to Florida in 5, 4 assists, 0 goals. You still say kind of a good series, but not really, because Nikita Kucherov is more than a point a game player.
And he should be scoring goals.
Should be scoring goals.
He's a guy that can score goals. Why did he stop scoring goals in the playoffs?
But the Lightning did not score goals, and I think the Panthers were a big part of it. And let's also note that the Panthers did this without one of their top defensemen in Aaron Ekblad. They are only getting stronger. And speaking of only getting stronger, Brad Marchand has come alive. He is now a dream third liner playing with Losterainen and Lundell, coming up huge. Had an assist in game 4, and then 2 assists, 2 primary assists, 1 for each of his line mates in game 5. Brad Marchand has arrived. The Florida Panthers, feel stupid to say, have arrived. I think that we just maybe got kind of bored of assuming they were so awesome.
I do think that there was logical reason to doubt them, or at least have concerns heading into the playoffs. You didn't know what Matthew Tkachuk was going to be. You didn't really know what Brad Marchand was going to be, given that he barely played for them down the stretch. You wonder about Vasilevsky versus Bobrovsky. Bobrovsky's always kind of a crapshoot, especially in the playoffs. I think there was reason to think that this series would go deep and that you might not know, or there might be some figuring things out for the Panthers. I'm not shocked the Panthers won. I am shocked that it looked the way that it did. But at the end of the day, I shouldn't be shocked because this is the Panthers that we know. It's just that now that they are back to being their scariest self.
Chat, I did not say that on purpose when I said they are only getting stronger when discussing Aaron Ekblad, but show me the lie.
I feel like for the Panthers fans that are all offended by people choosing Tampa, it's like this. It's not like you showed up to the playoffs playing a wild card team after having been dominant for the last however many months. Like your team was a shell of itself. So I'm by no means surprised to see them in their current state, but it was by no means guarantee that they would look like this.
Also, like, show me how many people picked like Tampa in 5 or Tampa in even 6. I think that most people who picked Tampa, it was like Tampa in 7.
Yeah, I don't. I
Maybe
by
I'm
no
wrong.
means that I did pick Tampa to win the series. By no means that I think Tampa was going to like blow out the Panthers or make it look easy. I didn't think the Panthers would do this either, but here we are.
We all silly like the mayor.